Alright everybody, welcome back. This is going to be part 9 of our Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age walkthrough. If you're not sure quite where we're at, then go back and watch the last 5, maybe 10 minutes of episode 8, where we finished up the Tomb of the Wraithwall, and we got our first... Who was it? It was Vaughn. We got our first Esper in this game, the Summon Espers, which gave us Horology. And then on his night, it gave him Potion Lore. But that was the only thing it gave us. So I went through everybody's, and that's all it gave us. We had a quick conversation about what we're going to do going forward at the end of the last episode. And also at the end of the last episode, when we got back to Rabanastre, we went up to the notice board, and we grabbed a couple hunts. And then at the end of that episode, we also, if we go to the clan primer, Scream from the Sky. So we went and talked to Cheryl here in Rabanastre. I believe they're in the armor shop, which is all I'm saying, armor, weapons. She's in the weapon shop, sorry. He, she, I don't know which one they are with that name, and I don't know Arcadie's policy on females in their military. The only thing I would say, if it is a female, she's a tall female, which is, Vaughn's not that tall, to be honest. And look at Fran, she's the tallest character we have. Besides that, we are actually headed back to the Wester Sand. We're going to go through the Ogre Yinsa Sansi, and then we're also going to go through the Nam Yinsa Sansi. And the reason I'm going to walk through it all, I'm going to walk through it quickly, obviously, at 2 times speed, because I want the LP. If you see everybody on all the way on the right there, they're all 55, 60, 65 LP. And I also need some money. So the best way to find money is to just fight things, and also just get the loot. And obviously gaining LP, we do that by just fighting things. At the moment, Miss Pinello has the embroidered tippet. Something I may want to go look at here is, where can we buy embroidered tippets? Is there a list of them in the game where you can get them? Because there's gotta be a way. I don't know if it's in the front of my book or in the back of my book. Accessories, embroidered tippet. Nam Yinsa Sansi, the Feywood, and the Pharaoh Subterra. I don't want the embroidered tippet, I want the golden amulet then. I think we can buy it at Mount Baramases. It says we can Rabanastre Lowtown location. Maybe I got one there. Cost $4,500. They might have that backwards in this game, because she's got the embroidered tippet on right now. That doubles XP earn. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we want her to have the golden amulet. Yeah, that's right. It says Lowtown. We're gonna take a detour real quick, guys. We're gonna see if we can buy this thing in Lowtown. If not, I'm pretty sure you can buy it at Mount Baramases, which we're not even close to there yet. Can we buy this thing in Lowtown? If we can, we'll buy 5 of them. I'm not worried about the XP at the moment. We do plenty of fighting. We do plenty of grinding. It's not a bad idea if, when you do that, to have your embroidered tippets on. But we're going to run up here to this guy. This is the only shop here. And I don't think he sells stuff like that. Sure doesn't. So that didn't work. So we can buy it at Mount Baramases, but right now we have one. Apparently you can get one somewhere down here. I'm not going to look around for another one. Because there's a chance it will spawn, there's a chance it won't spawn. It could be a single spawn treasure chest. That does happen quite a bit. So let's use Moogling, Westgate, think it's a little bit faster, even though we can run at 4 times speed. Yeah, that's still a little bit faster. Alright, and if you want to, let's give Fran the embroidered tippet. Alright, and I don't really care what party we've got on, I'm just trying to make sure everybody's nice and somewhat of the same level. So, I'm going to run from Rabanastre all the way to the Ogre Yinsa. I'm going to run through the Ogre Yinsa. I'm going to run through the Nam Yinsa, and it's almost the last one, almost right before we get back to the Tomb of the Wraith Wall. This is where we'll find this beast to slay. Then we're going to run all the way back to Rabanastre, and we'll claim the prize, and then we'll actually... In the last episode, obviously, we saw what we needed to do, and that was to head through the Giza Plains south, which are now in the rainy season, it says. And we'll go back and forth with that pretty much through the whole game, the rainy season and the dry season. But it is the rainy season right now. It's going to be next time we get there. So we've already been there when we went and got the Sunstone. I think it was episode 2, maybe episode 3. I think it was episode 2. And me and Pinello went down and we had to refill the Sunstone so we could break into the palace. And we did a little Dusty farming then too. So if that's what you're looking for, go back to those 2 episodes and you'll find out what you're looking for there. If you're looking for the Seitengrat, I think that was episode 4 or 5 maybe. Probably 5. But I'll put up another little video of just how to get the Seitengrat here in a little bit. Yeah, all we're doing right now is we're just running through the Western Sand. And I'm not really looking to fight things. I'm just, as the direction I'm going, if there's something there, I'm going to fight it. Because the XP is not that important, but the LP and the loot definitely is for me at the moment. Make sure I'm going the right way. So I'm just fighting things that are on the path. You know, grab the pebbles, the wolf pelts, the windstones. We definitely like fighting these guys for succulent fruits. I'm not really looking for a chain right now, even though you do get better loot by chaining things together. As long as I get some loot, because I'm not going to buy anything. There's nothing I need to buy before we head out on the Giza Plains. But during our next journey down the Giza Plains, who's missing? Why does someone keep missing? The Ozmone Plain, Feywood, the Hidden Mines, everywhere that we are going. There's going to be things that we can buy. So we definitely want to have a nice little rainy day fun so we can take these things out and buy what we want. I like those because they give you a little bit more LP now, however. Ash just leveled up. So we'll bring in Fran. And if you want to set somebody's gambits up to try to steal, go ahead and do that. I recommend it being your leader. There's someone here who will sell you stuff. Don't know that they have anything right now that we want. Obviously not. They may have something, I don't know, that we didn't get. No embroidered tippets and no golden amulets, so we're not worried about that. If you need to stock up on anything here, go ahead. High potions are very valuable or very nice at this point. We don't, he doesn't even sell any. Make sure you've got all your magics and your techniques. Make sure we've bought every single one of them that we can. I don't think we're going to be messing with the elementals. And I'm probably not even going to go in that direction. Here in the Ogre Yinsa, I'm going to take the path of least resistance. Should be kind of just going along the bottom here, or straight up the gut. Looks like. We'll take your succulent fruit if you have some. would run at 4 times speed, but it's almost not worth it because I get lost too quickly and have to backtrack. Well, I want you to let me. I get turned around so quickly that it almost wastes more time anyway. I don't know if I kind of map myself out. Let's give it a go. Let's go up to 4 times speed. Anything else around there? Miss something? See, like I just missed the platform there. I'm going too fast. My eyes and my hands don't move that fast anymore. I'm getting old, guys. I even went the wrong direction anyway. And then yeah, so I'm gonna slow it back down. 2 times speed is great, but yeah, for kind of like battles, I wish it would auto go to 4 times speed and just let me run at my speed. I don't know. Did I miss again? I think it's the parallel arrows. Something's weird with those. Straight around. I want to go that way because there's probably almost now. I want to keep my chain up. Okay, we'll fight you guys. Just 4 more. Take that. Alright, now we're making our way into the Namyunsa-Sansi, so the second half of our journey. Not going to touch anything. We can probably pick some more Esker berries at the moment. I don't know if that changed our... See if I can flee past these guys. If I still have my chain going. Let that last one run away. Okay. Now let's see. Yep, still got the chain going, so I was glad to run past those guys. We'll hit them up on the way back. But the chain's going to stop here in a little bit because we're going to be fighting other enemies. We don't really have a choice. Don't need any more of those. Always take a little bit of money because it does add up. It does add up. I think there's 2 ways to go from here. But yeah, we're just going to go that one way. We want to head in this over here. That is the area we want to be. Pretty sure. Slid across here. I'm gonna hold the fling because sometimes those fish-like creatures pop up. And I don't want to fight them yet. I want to keep the chain going. As long as I can. Teleport stones obviously are awesome. You know, an extra earth stone here and there is good. Said we weren't going to worry about our chains, but... hit a trap or something? Alright, we're almost there. Break our chain now. No, I really didn't need to, because there's more of these guys up here, but... There's two ways to go from here. We can go left to the Tomb of the Wraithfall. What we want to do is cross this bridge. I have Libra up. Yeah, okay. I know there's traps on this bridge. Yep, just ran straight into it. They weren't bad. Okay, not terrible. Alright, now in here, I recommend going a little bit slow. Trying to knock all these guys out before we fight that thing. Because we don't want them to gang up on us while we're trying to fight this thing. And the fact that everybody has a sight and that's great. Now, this is a flying enemy. So, if you don't have telekinesis, if you don't have your gambit set up to use magic at least, then please, please, please do that now. But because we have sight and grats, or if you've got ranged weapons with everybody, you can use them. Go right ahead. It's not him. Yeah, it is. That's him right there. That's why I said you may want to be careful. With the sight and grats, he's not that hard, but if you're not using sight and grats, he could be a difficult fight. So, Balthier is a Bushi and a Machinist. So, apparently, the Mystic armor is now better for him. Interesting. Now, if you want to, you could take a right back down here when we get back to where we're going to, and you could teleport back to Rabanastre. We should have plenty of teleport stones. I'm not sure how many we have. We got 13 of them. We can buy them later, so that's not a big deal either. We're usually about doing hunts and killing bosses. Anytime you make your way back to Rabanastre, go hit up Mont Blanc, and he should give you some things. And he usually gives you teleport stones. And it's not like they're really expensive at the end of the game, but... try to avoid these traps this time. But again, I'm going to walk back. And there's a reason why, because obviously we see people with more LP than we had, but I mean, some of these skills you're seeing, they cost 120, 90, you know, 90 LP, 120 LP, 200 and some LP for some of them. So one thing you can do is just grab her and change out whatever she's got on. And I don't know, give it to somebody else. Who do we think should have it? I actually think Pinello was pretty far behind. There's really not much we can do. I'm going to give it to... We'll give it to Vaughn for now. And everybody is at level 26 now, so I'll just keep it. Once everybody levels up to 27, then we'll switch them out. With Vaughn being at 27, we're all good. I'm not worried about chains on the way back, so I'm just going to fight everything. Get all of our LP. Again, I'm walking back, so... I wish I could do it at 4 times speed, but like I said, I get lost. I just get turned around so quickly. There will be times that I use 4. Just to speed it up, but that's because it's a route that I know around something. Yeah, in here it's like, it's just difficult for me to... I mean, here I'm probably fine. I know exactly which way I'm going, and there's landmarks I can look at. But like picking up the treasure and stuff, it just takes me longer to do that. Yeah, going around the circles of all the oil rigs and the ogre yints of Sansi. There's that, and there's also like getting treasure chests. Like I have to take a double take. Okay, I gotta look at the map. Which way am I going? I'm just trying to speed things up so I can fit more content into our little episodes we do here. I'm trying to slap. Which way? Left. Yeah, it's always a good idea to grab the treasure chest because you saw apparently they either didn't spawn last time or I missed them. I got 2 pieces of armor for Balthier that were better than what he has, which could just be weird because obviously everything I bought for him was probably light armor, being a machinist, and now there's better mystic armor out there than being a Bushi. I don't need to go that way, do I? Yeah, I can go that way. We'll go this way on the way back. Yeah, just to turn around. No, that's nothing important. So now we're on the southern part of the ogre yints of Sansi. And if you wanted to teleport back, you could use that stone. But again, I'm going to walk back because it's just extra LP. Which does help. Somebody leveled up to 27, didn't they? It was Fran. We'll bring Vanilla back in. Windbreaker. I think that's armor that I've had. I don't think it's better than anything I already have. So now I have now. Sorry. Alright, now we're back in the Western Sand, so... Guess it doesn't really matter. Well, now we're back in Rabanastre. So, next place we need to go is to the armor shop. You can come over to Sorbet, whatever you want to call them. Sorbet, I mean that's how you spell Sorbet. You can go to the Sand Sea. Probably be quickest. And we need to go to... Here, I definitely need to slow it down. Armor. I mean, weapons. Nope. I think it's weapons. Might be armor. I think it's weapons. It's probably armor. That's them. Thousand Gil, an Elven Bow, and a Shell Shield. Shell Shield's actually not bad. It's its own license, to be honest. Alright, next place I want to go while I'm here is every time I'm in Rabanastre, I want to go see the Mont Blanc. And if you feel like you've got more money than I have right now, I've got 16. I need to sell some stuff, but I'm going to go sell it to the bazaar guy. If you feel like you've got enough money, I mean, try to save at least 20,000, maybe 25, 30. But if you feel like you've got enough, then go ahead and purchase some more gamuts, ones that you think might be useful. But yeah, anytime I really do anything, I need to go talk to Mont Blanc. I don't think he's going to have anything for me, because we just talked to him at the end of the last episode. Oh, so yeah. Because we won that hunt, we've moved up a rank. So he'll give us 3 high potions and 2 more teleport stones. Give me marks. He's got the Gill Snapper. So we'll go ahead and take that one, because it's the Giza Plains in the rain, and we can actually do him. But while we're going, we might as well do it. Who is the petitioner, and where are they? They are at the south. Oh, they're in. Yeah, they're in the Giza Plains, but they're in the south portion. And to get to the Gill Snapper, we actually have to like knock down a bunch of. We gotta block the river or the rain in some place so we can make a bridge to get across to go fight him. It's like a secret area of the Giza Plains. We'll do it. And he's gonna come help us. So going to ask about the Gill Snapper, are you? You got some drive in you, boy. I can learn a thing or two from you. Been sitting on my tail for so long it's brought its roots. Maybe at this time I went on a hunt myself. So yeah, sometimes, especially with Mont Blanc, whenever you take hunts from him, some of these people will join you in your hunt. Or when you get to the fight, they'll be there fighting with you, right? So, pretty cool just to have a little bit of added help. So we've done that. Now, let's head on down to the bazaar. So even at 2 times speed up. There's somebody sitting there yet? There is. Talk to Katin. I'll give us a walkthrough when we get back to that one. You get a decent, I think you get a good bow out of it, but we're not going to do that yet. So Clan Provisioner, he sells you different stuff as you rank up. So now he's got Drain, now he's got Gauntlets. We've got a pair. Reduce damage, physical damage taken when HP critical. We'll buy another pair just to have them. Bazaar doesn't have anything, but now we'll sell stuff to him. Do I have any like extra weapons or armor that I really need to get rid of? I may have, yeah, I've got 2 windbreakers. Let's see. Sell one of those. One person has it equipped, so I'll sell a second one. Nobody has that equipped, so I'll sell the second one. Golden shield, I'll take 1 for now. The shell shield I am not selling. I've obviously got 4 limit hats equipped. So we'll sell 1 windbreaker. We're not going to sell the down armor. I'll keep 2 for. Well, you only ever need 1. The gauntlets, I'll keep the second pair for now. Since I just bought them. Not selling any of this stuff, even though you could. I mean, you don't think you're ever going to use shock boats, you can sell them. You don't think you're ever going to use Rhyme Fangs. This is stuff you can sell, and we might be selling it later. So wolf pelts. Again, I sell all I have, but I keep 1. Don't sell teleport stones. Almost did. Bone fragments, we're going to grab a couple of those later on. Great serpent skin, I will not sell. Please, if you've got 3 of them, don't sell them. Just keep them for now. And as you see, like some of this stuff, the frog oil, vent staffs are nice. Solid stone, stuff like that we're getting more and more of. Because we're fighting better things. Obviously, the loot that gets dropped is much better in the later game. Now, new bizarre goods are available. Another hot potion pack. We'll take it. And yeah, we're getting close to when we're going to need to buy one of these, but we're going to be doing a little bit of grinding here anyway and not being able to buy stuff. So, yeah, I'm happy right now with 39,000. One thing I do want to do is auto sort some stuff. Way to go all the way to the top at once. And this just categorizes them by the type. So, there we go. Alright, well, we see everybody's got some LP. So let's get back down to the south side. That was a Sansi. Yeah, okay, we'll just walk. The shops at Rabanastre do upgrade, but pretty much they have everything that we've gone to now. So if we do end up, you know, say, the next location where they actually sell stuff and we don't buy anything there, if we come back to Rabanastre, they will then sell them. Okay? So we're going to come down to the south gate, and we're going to go ahead and save it here. I'm okay with overriding whatever save we just did. So I wish you could delete some. We're just going to use the latest one. And then I'm going to take a break real quick, and then we'll head on down to the Giza Plains. We're actually going to be there for a bit, because we have 2 hunts to do. We'll be running around there just fighting for a while. We've got sight and grants, so we're just fine. Even if you don't have sight and grants, again, I say this every episode, you're going to be fine. Just pay attention to your health. Make sure your gamuts are in order. It's something I really haven't messed with much. I did do a couple things with my gamuts earlier that we saw, but I haven't, because I'm doing the sight and grant stuff, I'm not really going through it. So go ahead and experiment. If you're not happy where you're at in this game as of right now, as far as your jobs and who you chose and what jobs you gave them, then go back up to Mont Blanc at the Clan Centurio and talk to him, and you can reset your jobs. You get all your LP back when you do that. So you'll have tons and tons and tons and tons of LP. So if you want to take a screenshot or a picture on your phone of what that license looked like, license board looked like when you did it, because you were just trying to figure stuff out and you moved through it too fast, take a picture of it so you can say, hey, this is where that stuff is, and map out a direction you want to go. Save yourself some license points at this point. You know you see what I'm saying? So you can obviously do that and say, hey, I got all this crap that I didn't need in the first place. I want to go after those battle lores. I want to go after those swiftness. I want to go after those magics that I need right now. Like, I've already bought armor and weapon slots and stuff like that that I don't even have access to yet, so I can't even use them. So right now that license is a bust. So if that's something you're interested in, you can actually go back right now, say, hey, switch my license board, and pick the exact same license and re-go through that board and save yourself some license points if you want to do that right now. I'm not going to do that right now. I may do that when I come back from my little break here. But I'd rather head down to the Giza Plains. There's a spot in the game where we may do that anyway. So, but yeah, this game has tons of options. So if you are following along with me and you kind of went my route as far as the job systems go, there's no right or wrong. There certainly is no wrong. There might be a optimal set, but to be honest, the machinist and the archer you could leave out. I mean, another time mage and another white mage is probably more beneficial than a machinist and or even another red mage. Is better than a machinist and an archer. The foe breaker is special. They do things like 2 bushis or 2 shikaris might even be better. So yeah, it's up to you guys how you want to do it. The knight isn't that great. They get some great. There's some weapons that only the knight can equip. There's some weapons that only the Ulan can equip. There's some weapons that only the Shikari, only the Bushi can equip. But I think the red battle mage, the time battle mage, and the white mage are very important. The black mage, not so much, because to be honest, the red battle mage gets the best fire spell in the game. The black mage can't even get it, but obviously. With the sight and grat and fire arrows, if something's vulnerable to fire and you cast oil on them and then have Fron shoot them with fire arrows, the thing's done. So there's ways to break the game, and obviously we're going to have the dark blades and stuff like that with black robes when we go fight Yzamat and stuff like that. I mean, you have to so you can win those battles, but that's really, really late game, and we're going to get to that. But yeah, I'm just going to take a break real quick, and then we'll head into Giza Plains, which is now rainy season. We went in there, it was kind of dusty. Now it's the rainy season, so everything's green, and a lot of the other paths are broken. But we do have one person we need to talk to in the Nomad Village to get a hunt, and then we'll make our way south to the Crystal Glade. We'll speak to that person and start the hunt for the second hunt. But we're going to knock both of those out, and we're going to just run around the whole thing, probably once, or at least once, definitely, or at least once, probably twice. Because we got to go knock down a bunch of trees, and they're all over the place. We just got to find them and make a little bridge so we can get to whatever that last one was, that big turtle that we got to fight, that we just talked to Mop Block around. Alright, so I'll be back in just a minute, and we'll continue on. Alright, I think it's time for us to head on down to Giza Plains. That's the party we're rolling with because they're at level 26 and the other three are at level 27. So we'll roll with that for now. But as you notice, it's a little bit different here now. It was like a little sandy place a while back. Now, it's a rainy season, so everything's nice and lush and there's stuff growing. But I also want to show us something. We are looking for these. If you see one of these, there's 6 of them around the entire Giza Plains. We need to knock these trees down. There's one right here. Okay. There's not another one in this little area that we're in right now. But that's what we have to do. And they will actually flow down the stream and form a nice little bridge. Okay? That's what we need to do. It has 14,830 with Protect. Tell you what. Let's see what we can do. Oh my god. Get it, Ash. No, don't do that. Just heal him. Just shoot him. Come on, Bosch. Somebody shoot him. One more hit. Cool. That was disgusting. Yeah, so that's kind of the thing with those things. They are disgusting. And that was an easy one. So everybody's leveling up. You see our withered tree is still floating downstream. Alright. Well, we have 2 hunts that we need to do here. And to get those 2 people that Marks, the proprietor or whatever we call them, for the hunt. One of them is there's another withered tree right there. Okay. So if you're following along, this will be number 2. Smack that thing. Alright. someone here. There should be somebody here we need to talk to. Alright, so this is the crocodile. We will slay the crocodile. It's near a bridge. Okay. Alright. So we've knocked down 2 withered trees. Alright. So the crocodile only comes out when it's raining. Well, it's regen. That's not bad. I believe there's a withered tree in here somewhere. Yeah, right over here. Alright, that's number 3. And then the other ones are south of here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit that up. I'm not going to save. But we're going to head out this way. And there should be a crocodile around this bridge over here. I thought. If not, we'll find it. I forget what bridge it's at. There's another storm elemental. I don't think I want to mess with it. Just because the last one I messed with almost killed me. No, I did not mean to talk. Go! Don't! Run away! I can't kick it out! I did not mean fight that thing. Not cool. Not cool at all. Where am I? Yes, there should be a wither tree over here. There should be one right here. Number 5. There it is. Alright, so we got the ring of the toad from the crocodile. Alright, cool. And what we want to do is we want to make our way over here to this middle section. And we want to talk to Nanu. Yep. Sold the bill for the Jill Snapper. That's why we're here. Jill, Gil, whatever you call it. Alright, so we'll accept it. And then what you do is you knock down this withered tree, and then we got it. That was all 6. As you can see, it begins to float to the east. So we're going to go this way because the other ones were south, and that was north of here. Hopefully this Jill Snapper doesn't kill me. So when you get to here, right? You see this long bridge heading back up that way, but this is where all those tree stumps landed. So you cross it here. There we go. And then Bonsot's here. He says, hey. Alright, so if it's not heavily raining, it won't come out. Let's go ahead and run around here real quick and see if there's any treasure chests we can grab. We'll kill the rest of these guys. But we gotta keep leaving and coming back until it's got really, really, really heavy rain. Second, I'll show you what I mean by it only likes heavy rain. What we do is we just walk out and walk back in. Over here. It's just not heavy enough. Gonna take a couple tries. There it is. I will. Oh yeah, look, we're not barely touching this thing. He's bizarre at us. Crap, crap, crap. Keep shooting. Somebody's locked. Why? Oh, here we go. Now we'll get him. Bring him down. Bring him down. He gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Bring him down. There we go. Yeah, at this level without the sight and gret, you probably wouldn't be able to do that. What I am going to do is I'm going to bring... Prawn in so she can raise everybody. Now we'll cure everybody. And let's see, still need Ash in here. Still roll with these three. Alright, so we beat the Gill Snapper. Like, that's a tough battle. Like, we probably shouldn't have done that. If you don't have the sight and grets and your gambit set up, I wasn't set up for that fight. I just tried to go in there and overpower him with my sight and grets, and it still didn't work that well. So, be careful. Be very, very careful when you try to go do that. But anyways, need to go back here. We've left to rejoin the others. Please visit us during the dry. We will thank you properly. So, I can't even hit that. I can't even get my reward yet. But what I can do is we can go back up to where the little village is. Like, if they're asleep, the best thing to do is try to steal from them. To be honest. Especially if they got a green on them. Try to steal from them first. That's the best way. Okay. Oh, you know what? I do want to go do this. I should have done it with the Easter Sand as well. I want to go this way. Okay, it does say Dalmasca Western. That's fine. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we have gone through, because I've been to the Zertinan Caverns, but every time I went to it from one of the Giza Sand Seas, it would still give me a question mark. We need to go up here. So just fight your way through. I mean, look at it right now. We've still got... I probably should have used some of these. She doesn't have steel. He doesn't have steel. She doesn't have steel. Nobody has steel. Yeah, I don't like this part of the configuration. I know Balthier has steel. I know Fran has steel. I know... But that kind of is the way I roll. I roll with this three as a party, and then I roll with these three as a party. And that might change. But effectively, Fran is a white mage, and Penelo is a white mage, so you always have one. The stats are what they are. Fran is most least, I guess, yeah, you can say, capable character. But I think she's awesome. But yeah, as far as the stats are concerned, at the end, hers are the lowest. Again, we can take this time to do it here. Vaughn and Ash are the best all-round characters you have. As far as their strength and magic just combined. They're good fighters and they're good mages. Penelo has your highest mage stat, magic stat. Balthier is going to have your highest speed stat, and then the end Bosch is going to have your highest strength stat, obviously. But yeah, Vaughn and Ash are kind of your party leaders. And then, yeah, I like to keep Balthier and Fran together. I like to keep Bosch and Ash together. Yeah, it'd be nice to keep Vaughn and Pinello together, but and you'll still be around with who you pick in your party, but at the same time. All right, so we did beat the crocodile. Sorry. So let's go talk to this guy, and he's very happy. So yeah, okay. Teleport stone, a serpent rod, and a little bit extra padding in the bank account. Where am I supposed to take it? I'll have to look up some hunts to figure out where I'm supposed to take this. I'm not quite sure. Maybe something I do want to do is I want to go into licenses. And I want to hit up Pinello. And I want to hit up the Ulan. Yeah, I do like techniques. I'm not using very many of them yet, but I do like them. But what I want to get for her is HP. Yep, there's one. There's another one. Yep. There's another one. You see how this stuff gets expensive? Yeah, let's get our battle lore up as well. Yeah, stuff gets expensive. We'll do that one, and then we'll do... Can I do a battle lore? Okay. Alright. So she looks a little bit stronger now, up to 19. Who else is really low? Fran? Fran is really low. But Red Battle Mage and Archer, she's not going to get a ton of HP. Just a little bit. That's the ribbon. We'll knock that one out so we can get to that one. Revive, yes. And yeah, we'll give her a little bit more. Okay, look a little bit more balanced now as far as max HP is concerned. Let's go hit up this save sphere so we can actually look at it properly. Alright, so Vaughn's got 2,000. Balthier's got 1,800. Fran now has 2,000. Bosch has 2,100. Ash has 17, and Pinello has 19. But obviously I just used a ton of their LP license points for Fran and Pinello to make my mages have at least a little bit of HP, because they were definitely lacking. Definitely lacking. So, okay. Alright. Everybody's level 27 except for Ash, so let's bring in Balthier. And but I wanted to, no. Just Balthier. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save it here because the only thing we're going to do now is pretty much run around here. Actually, I'm not going to save quite yet. What I want to do is Because Pinello just used all that stuff. I want her to get the golden amulet, which is on Vaughn at the moment. Who's got the embroidered tippet? Fran does. That's fine. Okay, now we'll save. So Fran, because she doesn't have any LP, she's gaining XP. And because Pinello doesn't have any LP, she's gaining LP. Alright, so we can definitely run around this place again and again and again if you want to. Every time you move into another zone, you should see more chests. That's where I just saved it. Give me a couple minutes, we'll come back and we'll try to get out of the Giza Plains and head a little bit further south to the Ozmone Plain. Alright, so we kind of did those hunts that we probably shouldn't have done yet, but I do want to see something here. We've got that one trapped in the urn, but at the same time, we've got to report back to them when it's in the dry season, so we can't do that quite yet. Now, Ring in the Rain, we did. So we have to come back again in the dry. The other two that we haven't done, well, that one we haven't completed yet. I thought there were two. Yeah, Low Chief. So we can't report back until the dry season. A Ring in the Rain we did finish, but we still need to bring the ring back to somebody. We can't do that until the dry season either. So the only one that we have as far as the hunts are concerned is Defense of the Ozmone Plain, and we need to find the petitioner for that one. Alright, so we're still in the Giza Plains. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go north right now, and then I'm going to run all the way around the Giza Plains again, just to get some LP. Ash just finally leveled up to 27, so everybody's at 27. We'll just leave it at that right now. Yep, we're just going to run around this way. We actually haven't even gone over here yet. Another one of those things. We know that can kill us still. Even with sight and grats, that thing will still kill us. Take these guys out fairly simply. We're not going to mess with those guys. Yeah, like I said, I mean, let's just run around, grab some loot, get some LP. Got there, couldn't steal. Oh well. I don't even know what they have. I just figured it'd be a good idea to steal from them first. Every little bit of gil helps, right? We got some braided wool. Something. That's the right way to go. Is there just over here or anything? No. Let's go around this bend here. So this, we don't know yet, but this will be the Ozmone Plain that we're going to. We've done everything we should here. We're good. We can move on. Okay, so this is the Ozmone Plain. First thing we're going to do is go to the right. You don't have to fight the bunnies if you don't want to. There should be a chest over here that actually has something in it that should always be in it. And as long as we got sight and grats or bows or something, we should be able to protect them. Nope. I thought that was going to be a weapon. You know what? Snakes will pop up out of the ground from certain places after you walk by. I don't have a map for this place yet, so we're going to run around and try to map it all out. Just fighting things as we go. I try to stick to the edges. Because usually that's where the chests are. I'm not worried about chaining anything in here quite yet. We will. But not quite yet. Just trying to get it all mapped out. These guys can be a little tough, so be careful with them. Even though you've got sight and grats, or if you're not using sight and grats, still they gang up on you. They can be a little tough, so just be careful with them. I think we're getting to the point now where we can't just one-shot enemies with our sight and grats anymore. Alright, so we got that part done. Alright. Let's head this way. Trying to stick to the edge here. Let's go ahead and head into here, and I'm going to head right back out. I just wanted to map it. So at least we got that, right? Which, the place we just were has another way to get into there. But let's go ahead and go fight all these guys. Let's keep heading this way. So we see where I'm at now, right? So you can hit these black chocobos. If you have Geisel greens or Gissel greens, whatever you want to call them, we're going to need a chocobo sometime in here somewhere. The reason I wanted to come this way first is I wanted to show you we don't know where this leads. Well, don't know yet. This leads to the Feywood, I think, or the... Goldmore Jungle, sorry. Feywood's a couple zones over. Well, there's a reason I like the Feywood, or the Goldmore Jungle a lot. It's because as we progress in, we can actually start chaining a bunch of these corals together. So you come in here and you run to the right. Alright. Don't go that way, because then you'll run into Marlboros. And be careful how far you come, because you may run into a hellhound. Okay? And then if you run all the way back, thing we can do is just keep going to the left here. There'll be a lot more corals. Just keep getting those coral pelts. Just be careful. I believe that's a Marlboro, so we don't want to attack that. Oh, no, we don't want to attack that either. Alright, so I just broke our chain. Okay. But there is a way to like chain a bunch of corals in between here. So what we'll do is we'll just keep running back and forth in between here and here. Right? And to trigger them to respawn, they just keep respawning. But at the same time, you run back to the Ozmone Plain. Right? There's nothing here. We're not going to talk to him yet. Don't do that. And then here. Right? And then just don't fight anything. Run back. Past him. And then we're going to have a bunch of corals to fight again. And actually the coral pelts are worth quite a bit. So then we'll run back over here. Fight a couple more corals. Could be a hellhound down here, so just be careful of that. Don't want to go too far. Yep, there's a hellhound. Is that a hellhound? Yeah, that's a hellhound. That's why. There's a hellhound there. Oh. One of them's a coral, one of them's a hellhound. Yeah. That was a hellhound too. Yep, I'm going back the wrong way. Yeah, so just be mindful of that. fight those. Come back to the middle. Run back down here a little bit. If they look like they're glowing, then it's probably a hellhound. Don't go too far. Let's make your way back up. This is just a good way to make money. You're just chaining together a bunch of corals because you get a bunch of coral pelts. So all you do is you run past that one, go into this zone, just run straight back. And if I do it properly, they shouldn't. I mean, they'll respawn, yes, but don't go too far. Kill those two. Back this way. And if it's glowing, do not attack it, because it's a hellhound. You see one glowing, it's a hellhound. Okay, see that one down there? That's a hellhound. That'll break your chain. Let's run away from them. Alright, cool. This way just a little bit. Tomorrow. And all you do is you exit to the Ozmone Plain. Do not hit that save crystal. Don't do anything. Just walk to this area. Cool, right? Back to this area. Back to the Ozmone jungle. I've been stoned. Didn't have stoner yet? Okay. They can do that to you, can't they? So in this, we're just getting storm magicite, and we're getting coral pelts, which are worth something. They really are. Alright. And there's one more chain area I want to show you right now. And I'm actually going to use the save crystal just to heal. So, yeah, we've got these chocobos and stuff that you can fight. Yeah, it's okay to get some Giza Plains or whatever. But there is another chain area to consider, and that is down this direction, where it's going to be nothing but these guys. Okay? Kind of the same thing. We can use what we just did in the Ozmone Plain, I mean in the Ozmone jungle, and respawn them easily and quickly. Saw that coming. here's where the trouble comes. So if you come down here, there should be a few down here. But there might also be an enemy of a different type, which you want to make sure you steer clear of. There's also a treasure chest. Alright. So we've got that. Try to stay away from the crocodile. Come in here. Some long bolts. Phoenix down. That's cool. We got him. We got that one. Did I kill the crocodile? No, I didn't. I killed it. I didn't mean to. I'm just trying to get the treasure chest. That's something new. Alright, well, we broke our chain. But anyways, you come back up. Now there's a bunch more of these guys. Jesus. And you can walk in here. Just make sure you're fleeing while you do it, because different enemies will spawn. So we'll walk back into this one. Nothing happened on that one, but there are a couple more. Then kind of the same thing we just did with the curls, because we can't go that way yet. Is hold fleeing. Alright. All the way through. Back into this area. Hold fleeing. Come back again. Nope, I'm fleeing. I'm not attacking anything. Come back down here. And they should all respawn. There's bunnies back there, so don't attack those. But now our chain is starting to increase pretty quickly. And you come back down here. And there may be some, there may not be. There may be a different type of enemy. Just try to stay away from them. If you can get ethers, get ethers. Holding, fleeing. Moving through. I can go one more over. Still holding, fleeing. Come on back. Wait a second. Fleeing. Alright, cool. Back down the hill here. Now we're up to 17. 2 large feathers each time. 3 large feathers that time. Yeah. I'm serious. I mean, these coral pelts and these feathers and the magicite that you are getting to, it adds up. if we can. It's that crocodile that worries me. Going past him. Come on this way. Make sure you're fleeing. See if a couple more respawn. Yep, there we go. Alright, so I think we're kind of getting close to having to stop this episode anyway. I'll double check that in 1 second. Yeah, even if we are, I mean, I've showed you that was 40 minutes, that was 25 minutes. So yeah, we're only at what? I don't know. This episode hadn't been that long, but I at least wanted to do the Ozmone Plain, the Giza Plains in the rain, show you guys the hunts there. We're probably not capable of doing yet anyway. But I did want to show you guys where we could chain a bunch of things together. This is a good area to do it, because you've got whatever these things are called, and the corals, right back to back. What was that thing? That's called a woo. Alright, so it's woos and corals. Volunteers already level 30? Yeah, look how much they've leveled up. So let's get rid of them. And bring these guys in. Trust me, you're gonna really appreciate just doing this at 2 times speed, running back and forth, making money. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break my chain. And I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna say, but this is not where we need to end up right now. We need to go someplace else. Really what we want to do is we want to come all the way down here. Because we need to go to the Gareth and see them. But I did want to show you where you can pull some massive chains together and get some pretty good loot out of the deal. So I'm going to go ahead and save it here, and then when we come back we'll head over to the Gareth. And then after the Gareth we'll probably come back here and do this little path a little bit more and fight the woos a bunch, get, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 chain just to get some more items, some more loot. And then we'll probably do the same thing with the corals, back and forth, doing a 50, 60, 70 chain somewhere in there with both of those. Because if we look right now, if we look at our inventory, and we look at the loot, let's go ahead and sort it. You see, what do we have the most of? Yeah, some earth magicite, fine, some firestones. But if we come down here, yeah, we've got 47 coral pelts. Those sell for a good, decent price. The large feathers, they sell for a pretty good, decent price. So it's one way. I mean, pebbles don't sell for crap. But keep your Geisel greens, keep your rainbow egg, keep your great serpent skin. But the rest of it, I mean, yeah. Those things, they sell for a really good price. And we're going to need the money, especially where we're going here soon. So not a bad idea to look into those situations and try to run those little chains in between the Gulmore Jungle and the Giza Plains. I'm sorry, the Ozmone Plains. Gulmore Jungle, Osmose Plain. Because you're going to want the money. You are. And another thing we can do right now is if you've got the sight and grats with 3 to 6 characters, put the diamond armlet on and run. Try to get as far as you can in the trial mode. Make sure you put the diamond armlet on and open all the chests in each single one, and just go and go and go and go and go and open chests and kill as many enemies as you can. Because it's good LP, and I don't think you get XP. I think you get LP for it. But at the same time, this isn't a steal session. This will be just opening the chest. But make sure you put the diamond armlet on, and you'll get some pretty good loot out of it that way. Now, once you get past level 25, level 30, as far as the loot's concerned, or the stuff that you can open from chests with the diamond armlet on in trial mode, now you're talking about stuff that's better equipment than you already have. So that's kind of where we're at here. But yeah, if we wait till a level 40 and have already got to, Mount Paramases, is that better loot? Yeah, level 40, level 50, level 60 in trial mode, obviously. But yeah, right now, if we got past level 25 and had the diamond armlet on and was opening some chests, we would be getting some gear that was better than the stuff we have right now. But we're going to go over the Gareth and talk to them, because that's a pretty good storyline. And then it's going to make us go someplace else, and then we're going to have to come back here. We're going to have to get a chocobo. But yeah, just running around here right now would be great. I mean, as you see, look how much LP we have, especially, Pinello had the... Let's go ahead and do that now. We're going to give her something else. She won't be silenced. That would be nice. And as much as she's had the embroidered tippet, we'll give her the golden amulet. And then 27, 30, 27, 27. Who's in the party right now? We'll give it to Von. Make him go up real quick as far as levels are concerned. But right now, what I want to do is she got double LP for a while. Let's give it to Fran for a while. And honestly, what I should be doing is I should be using this LP right now. But I was thinking about not doing it because I don't want to get to a point where we can't get back to Rabanastre and redo our jobs if we don't want to. So, and not that we could teleport back there anytime, but I just want to be able to run there and make it for a good reason. So, we're looking pretty well rounded right now. I'm actually liking the party the way it is, but at the same time, I think we need to start progressing through the license board a little bit better than what we have done already, and really start figuring out how we're going to do it. And yeah, that's why I'm saying maybe we'll make everybody the exact same thing that they are right now, but we'll go through it more step by step and not waste license points on things we don't need yet. So, I don't know. That might do it for episode 9. I'm not quite sure. If not, I'll let you know that we're still going on. And yeah, we'll continue on from here, and we'll go ahead to go talk to the Gareth at the land of the Jahara. Oh yeah, we're not done with this episode quite yet. We're going to go ahead and run a little bit further away. We got a ways to go, so we're just going to fight everything that's in front of us. Make sure you keep your Geisel greens though. We'll fight everything that's here. So we're going to make our way to Jahara and go talk to the Gareth. We're just going to get there and save, and then we'll start episode 10 from there. But there's a couple ways to go. Honestly, we need to go this way. Southwest from where we are now. So yeah, we'll cut through here. Grab another potion, which we don't need because we're full up on them. all the chests respawn, and you can just kill whatever you want to on the way. We're just gaining XP, we're gaining some LP, that's for sure. Getting a few more loot items. Alright, we'll follow that Gareth. Go hunt these guys. And yeah, we're just trying to finish off the map. Let's come in here and fight these guys. Of course, snakes pop up all the time, so if you're trying to get a good chain of the horses, mesmers, whatever they're called, more than likely a snake's gonna pop up, and yeah, you're not gonna be able to do it. So there's that. But they drop iron carapaces, which are actually good loot as well. Yeah, we're definitely taking either. And then yeah, there's a couple ways to go. I do want to show you this, because if you do come down this way, it is a place that we've gone before, a place that we can't. I mean, you can walk in there if you want to. I don't recommend trying to go deep in here, because at this point and where we are right now, we will die. But again, this is the Zertan Caverns. So we talked about this a little bit when we were extending the trap. You can try to fight some things. Again, obviously our sight and grats. Vaughn's trying to steal still anyway, so yeah, we don't want to try to move too deep into the Zertan Caverns, that's for sure. Well, he could still try to steal then. If they're 100% and he gets to steal off before Fran or Bosch shoot him with an arrow. Yeah, so there's another way into the Zertan Caverns. And that's the wrong way. Is there another? No, there's not. Okay. So, just head back around this little area. Fawn's actually not doing a bad job of stealing from these guys. And like I said, it's just a little bit extra loot. Who doesn't love that? Make your way around this way. We can cut back in here to try to complete the map a little bit better. And yeah, we're gonna make our way west. And that should do it. As of now, we're about to enter the land of the Gareth. It's called Jahara. Yeah, this place is pretty big, and yeah, you see this point that's not quite complete. We need a chocobo to get to there, and we will be doing that here in just a little bit. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Let's go ahead and walk into here. I do know there's a orange save sphere. So if you need, you've got plenty of teleport stones, or you should have quite a few teleport stones. So if you need to, you can definitely use them. There's nothing. You can talk to the Cartographers Guild. Buy a map of the Ozmone Plain. Okay, fine. So now that's complete. We'll buy one of Jahara just so we don't have to worry about where we're going here. You can rent a chocobo from Gertie there. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save now. I'm not going back, so it doesn't matter. I'm not going back in time, that's for sure. But if I need to go back to Rabanastre, I mean, honestly, running back would be fine. But you can teleport back. We should have plenty of teleport stones if you wanted to. Obviously, you can go to Mont Blanc, and you can change your party dynamics. You can change all your jobs. You can do whatever you really want to at this moment. But yeah, that's going to do it for episode 9 of our Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age walkthrough. Yeah, we just kind of ran around the Ozmone Plain. I showed you where there's a few places to chain certain items from certain enemies, and actually in the next episode you're going to see why we did that, or why we're going to do that when we start selling all of our loot. Here you're going to see how much those curl pelts and how much those large feathers add up when you have a bunch of them. So yeah, but that's going to do it for episode 9. We'll hit up the Gareth, and then probably move on to the Goldmore Jungle, and maybe even the Hen Mines in episode 10. But for now, yeah, that's going to do it. This is a little bit shorter of an episode because we're really just moving from place to place. But this is where we need to be, and this is actually going to continue the story on pretty well. So I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll be back for episode 10.